Well, welcome back, everybody. It is, I believe, today is the 15th, December the 15th. I'm going to double check that. Yes, it is December the 15th, 2025. This came as a complete surprise. I'm not going to waste your time unboxing it because it's got the Egyptian tomb packaging, but I'll be right back with more detail. Yes, I'm sure you're very grateful I didn't torture you. It came out easier than I thought. You never know what the dimensions of the box are. Anyways, I believe this is, well, we know what it is, it's a replica, but I believe it's a replica of a Rickenfaker 620, that's what I want to say. Oh my gosh, they didn't even try to tighten the strings on this thing. That's sort of an odd, so yeah, this guitar is going to need a little bit of wake up. It's got stuff just hanging off. I already have one of these, but I bought another one because, oh, it's broken. It did not survive the trip. Oh well, not a huge disappointment. Let's just, for folks at home, complete. Did not survive. So I'm going to just stop this right here. I mean, it looks nice. It's a pretty guitar. I'm not sure why it didn't survive. It just doesn't look like it's a very good, yeah, you could probably put some glue in there, but that's not my job. Not my job to do it, so I'm going to get some still pictures of it so that I can send it to them and say, see, I wouldn't want to be a. So this is one of those quick unboxing. The telltale should have been the strings totally loose, but hey, who knew? Anyways, that's, you know, I'd like to be disappointed, but I've gotten so many guitars, and most of them are just really sweet, and it's just too bad that this one didn't survive its trip. The packaging seems adequate, but you know, it's just really hard to tell. But I would say that for, you know, all future guitars of this ilk, you know, I mean, the neck pocket is very shallow. And obviously this is two pieces right here. I mean, you could glue this thing back together if you wanted to. I don't want to. It's interesting. I don't know if this is actually a 5-piece neck or not, or if that's just sort of fake. But anyways, so I've contacted them. This thing smells like like they just sprayed it. The odd thing about this guitar over the other ones, 99% of all the fake Rickenfakers have a smaller on the 5th, and this is the exactly, so they cheaped out on that. Yeah, and the bridge, well, obviously it's flopping around because it doesn't have any pressure on it. So, yeah, and the string's broken. Anyways, there you go. Ooh, welcome back, everybody. This is December the 25th, 2025. It is Christmas Day. Beautiful day outside. Not a white Christmas. Second year in a row, third year in a row, no white Christmas. And it's 57 degrees outside, which is unbelievable. But, yes, so I just got back from a lovely walk, because when it's 57 degrees out on Christmas Day, in Montana, you enjoy it because that's unusual. Anyways, I just wanted to put a period at the end of the sentence. This is the debacle, the broken neck Rickenfaker 320. I believe that's what this model is. The wave model, I think, is what they called it. Yeah, absolute, yeah, disaster, dead on arrival. You saw the video, opened it up. I went, wow, the strings are incredibly slack, and I picked it up and I could just feel the neck just So it did not survive its trip from China. The caveat here is, you see, it's still in a box. It's still at my house. It's been a week. And the caveat is this. I'm going to make it quick. When you buy something from AliExpress, if you get a good one, you're in good shape. If you get what I got, and this is the second time that I got a guitar that was broken, defective, whatever, suddenly they pull out of their magic bag of tricks, despite the fact that it says right on the ad, free returns. Then they send you, so you contact them, you say, I've got a problem here. They ask for pictures, you send the pictures. And by the way, you're talking to a robot, and I'll add a little fun to that story. And then the robot tells you, okay, we will send you a QR code or a label or something for your return. Then a day goes by, then you get another email that says, oh, we're so sorry, we're having difficulty with our logistics provider. Yes, we're having a problem, cough, 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 we'll get back to you. And then usually on the third day, and again, this is the second time I've gone through this, on the third day you get a notice saying, oh, gee, surprise. Based on the dimensions and the weight of your item, it doesn't qualify for a conventional return. You have to use the self-service return, which means you have to take the box to the post office, which they insist that you use the post office. You have to pay for it. I'm guessing you have to pay for insurance, which they probably don't reimburse you. And then if it miraculously makes it back to them with all these little, you have to send us a tracking number, and if we don't get a tracking number and it doesn't make it to us, and then after we inspect it, and then if the planets are all aligned, and then if we like you, we'll refund. And no, that's not how it works. Until they make it really clear. And again, there's nothing excessive. Guitars get shipped like this all the time. It weighs 10 pounds, so that's hardly excessive. And the size is not excessive. And they figured out a way to send it to me. So it's bullshit. And I'm just warning you that if you buy something like this from AliExpress and you have a problem, you may back into this. The good news is that my credit card company is on board. Absolutely. Show us the ad. Yeah, it says right there, free returns. Yeah, free return means free return. Doesn't mean that you pay for it and then you wait to be reimbursed. It's not what it means. And the fact is, for many people, you live in a small rural area, getting to a post office may not be a reality. They delivered it to my front door. It was delivered by FedEx. FedEx can come pick it up at my front door and get it back to them on their dime. Otherwise, this will be in a contested mode for 6 weeks, and they'll do a chargeback, which I will win because all the evidence is that they're, and I'll get a free guitar, which doesn't mean anything to me because this guitar is broken and I don't fix guitars, so I don't know what I'll do. Anyways, just a word of caution. Wanted to pass it on. Merry Christmas to everybody. To everybody.